Welcome to Duxon Photography. My name is Jannis Dierksen and today is Monday and I spent the weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday to finish a project. I wanted to photograph 101 people on the streets. I chose Hamburg as a city and I now want to show you the images that I took during that weekend, and I show you all the images straight from the camera. The raw files. So you see here we are on the second day, on Saturday, and I decided to show you all the images. I have some selected here with the stars. You can see it here on the bottom, but we can take a look at all the images. So you see all the images that come out of the camera, and they are all unedited. So you see there is no adjustments done whatsoever. These are the raw files straight from the camera. I used two lenses, this 35 f1.4 art lens from Sigma and the Canon 135mm lens f2.0, and that is a project that I wanted to do for a longer time, photographing 101 people. And this time I took a friend with me who filmed me approach the people, so you really see how I actually talk to the people on the streets. So for example, I have some videos here. So you see me go up to these two girls coming with the umbrella and talk to them and then photograph them right there, or maybe here. So you really see how the shooting was created. So I say hello to this girl, and then I photograph her right there. With the 135mm lens, I always have to go a little bit further away. And let's now take a look at the images straight from the camera. So let's go back to Lightroom and let's take a look. So I always take many pictures because I only have 2 or 3 minutes for the whole shoot, and so I want to make sure that I have some nice images. How do I set up my camera? I always shoot in manual mode. Everything is manual. There is no automation, no auto white balance, no auto ISO. I think when there is one thing on automatic mode, the camera takes over, and I think it's much easier to shoot in manual mode. It's way more easier, and this is what you get straight out of the camera all the time. So, and I think many pictures I don't actually have to edit. I could just leave this image as it is. This is the 135mm lens. I usually shoot it at f2.0. I think the focus is very reliable, and I really like the images. If you also like to have images like this straight from your camera, very easily, I wrote an ebook about it. It's called Master Your Camera, Great Images Straight from Your Camera. I will put a link in the description below. The ebook costs less than €8. So I put everything into the ebook I need for taking pictures. All the settings for the camera, all the lighting that I use. Now, to get nice light here in the image, how do I get it? And I will explain every approach that I do for every shooting. So this is what you can get straight from your camera without any editing or whatsoever. And all the people I photograph and all the videos I've done, we've now done over 900 videos in France, Greece, Spain, UK, the Netherlands, and of course in Germany. And everybody gets all images for free. I don't make any money, and there is also no advertisement in the videos. I do this for photography, for the photography, not for me. I don't do this for me. I do the videos for somebody who is interested in photography. The camera gave me very much quality in life. I'm a shy guy, and with the camera I can talk to anybody, anywhere in the world, and I can have a great moment with the person in front of me. With everybody within couple of minutes, and I find it very fascinating that a camera is giving me this possibility. I also met my girlfriend with the camera in my hand, so and I also make my income and build a career with the camera in my hand. So there's much that a camera has given me, and so I do these videos to give back. Nobody paid for one picture in these videos. It's all for free, and I pay for all these shootings, and I'm glad to do it. So maybe this encourages you to also talk to people on the street, and many people later write me to have a shooting, maybe a wedding, and I never expect it, but it happens. Sometimes half a year later, people get married and they ask me to photograph their wedding. And I personally believe that the people don't really appreciate the pictures, the quality of the pictures, but how they felt when you photographed them. I think that is the important thing. How did the people feel when you photographed them? And when they have a great feeling, that is what they will remember. And very often you can see in their faces if they like the shooting and the moment with you. So let's just go through another. So you see all these settings here. I take all the pictures with the Canon 6D. This is what you get straight out of the camera. And here you see the 35mm lens shot at f1.4. Let's take a look in large. And as I said, all the settings are done manually. The white balance, I always set it in manual. Aperture, ISO, shutter speed. To me, it's the easiest way to set up the camera to get great shots. I always edit the pictures, but I don't actually have to edit them. I can leave them as they are. But it's just in my workflow that I put all the images in Lightroom. It's now 11,000. And there are some pictures from Thursday. I took 101 photographed 101 people Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think it's about 9,500 images, which is I think it's fine. I often have wedding days where I nearly make as much images as this. On a wedding day, I take 7,000 pictures, sometimes 8,000, sometimes even more. And so this on 3 days, 11,000 pictures, 3 to 4 days, it's actually fine. I edit all the images with the 20-second editing workflow by Doxon, and it takes about 1 to 2 days to edit all these 11,000 images. Now I will not edit all 11,000. I will make a selection, and I already did. You see here the stars. The stars are the pictures that I selected. So this picture I selected, this one I didn't. It's very similar, and I always take many pictures of the same moment. And so I selected this one, didn't select the next one, didn't select the next one. This one I selected. And so you see, I always take many pictures at the same time and then select the nicest ones. Okay, let's just go a little bit further. Yeah, maybe just right here. I will, of course, finish all the videos so you really see how I approach the people. You see from where I took the pictures, what I said to them, how I did it. And yeah, I do this to help others. I am a shy guy, and the camera helps me to have a great life without actually any money. To me, success is not about money. It's about success is when what I think, what I say, and when what I do, when that is in an alignment. So when I see a beautiful person and I have a camera with me, I will say hello and photograph them, and they can buy the pictures. Or I film it as well, and then they get all the pictures for free. So, and I think it's a great way to set up new relationships, to get new clients for other shootings, because often the people come back to me and with other offers. Some people have a a fashion label, or the parents have a company and they need portraits. Sometimes a father sees the pictures and say, "Oh, nice atmosphere. I would like to have images like this from the people in my company. I think it would be nice to customers to see a great atmosphere." So does he also do portraits in companies? So there are always opportunities coming after I took the pictures. But to me, it's all about the moment. I love photographing people, and I love to shoot in chaos. I don't like to prepare anything for a shoot. I always like to shoot in the moment without any preparation. I find I'm very much alive in the moments where I have no control and everything is all over the place. And that's when I'm most alive. Where I can fail the hardest, that is the place where I'm most successful. So when I talk to people and the chance that they say no, when the chance is very high that they say no, the success afterwards is so high, and it gives me such a great emotion that is what I seek. That's also why we did these shootings in other countries, in Spain, in Greece, in the Netherlands, in UK, in Germany, in France, and to me, photography, that's what I love, and I have to do it. It's just something that when I go into the city, I don't care about shopping. It's not shopping doesn't give me much. Yes, I can have new shoes, a new jacket, but actually the feeling I get with shopping is not nearly as great as photographing or talking to people on the streets and photograph them. And so I found something that is very rewarding to me, and I just do what I love every day. And if I get paid for it, fine. And if not, it's also fine. I don't really care if I get paid. I just care about taking great pictures. And when I can do it every day, I will never have a problem with money. Because you see, these are 11,000 pictures, and I do this all out of joy. And often I go on the streets, photograph people, and they can buy the pictures. So with these, if I went on the streets and took these pictures without filming them, the people would buy them. And on this weekend, I probably would have made 1,000 to 3,000 euros easily with these pictures, the people having the possibility to buy them. Because I filmed it, all the images are for free, in full resolution, edited without my name on it, and the people can enjoy these pictures. This is my way of giving back and doing what I love. Thank you very much.